take your weapon. Strike me down with all of your hatred, and your journey towards the dark side will be complete.
Well, my first week of guild leader has gone by. And I must say the first 6 days was pretty smooth sailing. The guild was building up. I had an open invite going on. I'll get to that in a minute, just so people could come on and join. I didn't have any security implemented in my Discord server. I'll get to that in a minute. But anyways, the first 6 days was great. The 7th day happened to be Territory War Day. And we're just sitting there like the first 6 days. Nothing's big's going on. I'm actually at this particular moment full. We're 50 of 50. Someone comes into the invite room, and it happens to be the guild leader of our opposing Territory War opponents. One of my officers catches this pretty quick. At this particular moment, I didn't have any security implemented because I wasn't expecting this. We've been around 1 week. And I've been playing the game 2 years. I've never seen this, so I'm total noob at this troll thing. So anyways, this guy comes in, acts all nice, types the nicest things, wanting to talk and chat and hang out. But you know, in the background, he's going through the Discord server, looking at things, looking at profiles, getting information, yada, yada, yada. So we booted him out. He came back in, laughing in, he wanted to chat. This happens all the time. Guild leaders go into other guilds and talk to him before Territory War, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, really? So I'm like, okay, well, if you want to chat, let's talk in my personal server. Because I was not thinking clearly. But I didn't want him in the guild because I wasn't prepared for this. So I sent an invite to my personal server. He showed up. And lo and behold, not 10 seconds goes by and I think 10 people join. Bam, 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 bam. And I was like, wow. And then they just start talking. And at first it's just a bunch of gibberish, and they're posting memes that didn't make any sense and saying things that didn't make any sense. And I was kind of looking at like a bunch of chickens running around with their head cut off. I didn't, if that's trolling, okay. So I was putting up with it. Then he went from the guest channel to another channel. And then he started making invites in other channels. And so far it's kind of the same gibberish. It's a bunch of conversation between themselves and mucking stuff up. Well, then they started using the everyone button. That affected everybody in my personal server. So no longer was it just affecting me. Now you remember, I'm being trolled here by opposing Territory War opponent. I don't have any of my guild members in this server. They decided to come troll me in my personal server and affect all my other members by doing the everyone button. So that is when I lost the humor. It wasn't fun anymore because then some of my members started complaining. They're going to leave, what the hell, yada, yada, yada. So I had to bring the band hammer out. Bam, bam, bam. Pretty easy fix. So now that I understand what trolling is and how this works, I just expected a little more intelligence in it. If trolling around, masquerading crap that doesn't make any sense, blah, 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 and when you try to relate to them, they speak back to you in like tongues or something. I don't know. Okay, and I'm not even hating. If that's your get off and you enjoy that, sweet. Not for old Rumple, okay? And I do have a sense of humor. That just wasn't for me. So, anyways, I got them all booted out. I got security put in my guild server. I got security put in my personal server now. So if anybody wants to come troll, well, you can come troll the hello door and hang out in there and troll that room. And believe it or not, 2 or 3 of them came back to my guild server invite room and like knocking on the door for 2 to 3 hours. And you kind of visualize this as some dogs or cats scratching to get in. And I'll have a pellet gun. I say, bing, bing. But I just let them do it. Okay, eventually they shut up. But what do you get off on that? You're not affecting anybody. You're in the whole room by yourself. But, okay, I got trolled. So, we'll get back to the story now. So, I lost 2 players all of a sudden, right in the middle of all this. So I was like, wow, I'm getting wrecked. But you hold yourself up, no, that's fine. I tried to communicate with one of them, he blocked me. I tried to communicate with the other one, he mentioned some mumbo jumbo. And they left right in the middle of territory war. So the only thing I could think of is the trollers got in. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I don't know. Goodbye, guys. Anyways, that's why I'm down to 49 and 50 now. So out of that trolling, I took a little hit. I had one ready to come in, so at 49.50. Where you see right now is where the guild is at. So, territory war comes up. And not being prepared for territory war, because we didn't build for this. I built an HSR guild, and territory war was second nature. Of course, everybody wants to win. I don't want to lose. But we weren't even expecting to win our first one, because we knew we weren't prepared, and all our focus was getting on HSR. Remember, I built this guild in a week. So all of us players have known each other for a week. So we had a lot of preparation going on as far as the HSR. So we end up pulling a victory. And not a major crushing. I was just happy to win. But we won, as you can see. I moved my camera, sorry. So we pulled a win out of it. I think we're a bigger guild too. But that's not the point. If you're going to go troll somebody, make sure you can win. If you're going to go pick on somebody bigger than you, make sure you can win. What else more I can say? So we got to win. And, yes, I can put a picture up of anybody. So I thought I would show you this. No, we won. Oh, there it is. Rumple Sith Legion. And I scratched their name out. I'm not trying to publicly humiliate anybody because I'm not a douchebag. But I'm proving we did win. There it is. And in this win, they gave me my own meme to get back at them, however you want to say that. So I thought this was pretty cool. So for all the memes I took from you guys and all the channels, and I didn't give one back, here's that one. 20 battles. And I actually think you went to 23, 24, 25. So someone wanted to get an old Rumple pretty bad. I mean, they eventually got through. So why would you waste 20 battles, wait for the person to come through and get you through? Anyways, I thought that was pretty cool. Imperius held off 20. So there's my meme back at you guys. Thanks a lot for that. That was great. Okay, now all that's over with, meme's there. Thank you guys, blah blah, that's all done. Now for the main event. The reason we built the guild. So then the following day, we had our first HSR. And that's all I was going to make this video about, was the HSR. But I figured since I had to go through all of that crap, being trolled and all that, y'all deserved a little return. So, anyways, here we are. It took us 24 hours to do this. First time. We did, reason being it took so long is I was stingy with the tunes. And I noticed it made the guild get a little NC. I'll explain that. But first, phase 1, JTR only. No Jedi, no nobody else. I wanted to see how well we could do it just using JTR. We got through phase 1. Bam. Phase 2 came, I said Sith only. No Jedi, no nothing, Sith only. And phase 2 took us through the night because it is a little slower, and I'm sure everybody's going, really? But you gotta remember, we've never done an HSR together. I've never even played with any of you players together, so I figured the best way to do this was vanilla. No flavors. Go through the base with what you know. I think we got like down to 30%, 25% in phase 2, and we started stalling, so I brought in Bastila teams. That got us right through it. Bam. Phase 3. And this is where I was nervous, because Chex Mix we are weak on. I did not get a lot of those. But believe it or not, we got 40% left with mostly Chex Mix. So I was very, very happy with that. And we started talking as officers. We sent somebody in with a Revan. I don't remember, it was 5 million, 3 million. It was something. A good high score. I was like, you know what? How many Revans we got? So we brought Revans in. That finished phase 3. And all the recruiting I did, Night Sisters were very strong. I have probably 40 players with great Night Sister teams. We had phase 4. I think it took 30 minutes. So it was a 24-hour period thing, but we did it. The guild was great. Everybody listened. Everybody did their part. And I've got a lot of not ready HSR players in here. I wanted to give people a chance to get into an HSR where guilds won't let you do it. I proved you can do it. I just took 50 players from all around, and I did it. I didn't have full JTR. Didn't have full. You don't need it. So, anyways, thank you guys. We did it. I'm sorry. I'm a little excited. Like I said, if it wasn't for the guild listening the way they did and following orders, we wouldn't have got through it. Everybody did their part. We are an HSR guild, straight up on our first HSR run. We have one spot open, and you don't even have to have JTR. We've got that phase covered. I would like a Chex Mix team. So if any of you guys are interested, you don't have JTR, that's fine. I don't need it. If you do have Chex Mix, Revan, someone to help us get through phase 3, I'd be very interested in you. 2.5 mil or something, around that range would be good. So anyways, that was my first week as guild leader. First 6 days were beautiful. I don't know how God looks at it, but usually you work 6 days and rest the 7th. But that 7th day, but it turned out well. We won Territory War. We won HSR. We're there. So, if you're interested in the guild, I do have an open invite. I'm not worried about it. The door's secured. Come on in. Check it out. Give me a chat. You gotta have Discord, of course. Come talk to me. And a Swaga profile. Those are 2 main things I'm wanting. If you've got a decent 2 mil plus, that's fine. I'll work with you. I'll need phase 3 team. Revan, Chex Mix or something. Anyways, if you don't want to come join the guild and you just happen to see this video, here's my personal Discord server. And don't worry, the doors are secure now. Nobody can come in and just start pounding on it. Yes, don't worry, some new vids are coming out. It's Thanksgiving week. I did start a guild. So I've been kind of busy maintaining all this. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.
Your feeble skills are no match for the power of the dark side.